Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm OP, and in today's episode we'll be going over some of the best highlights from today's LCK 2024 Spring Split matchup. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the action.
A lot of pressure in this early game. No kills, no direct fights, but it's just non-stop action. Peanut getting crashed into.
Yeah, Andal moving up the river as well. They will have first rotation. As Taeyoon may be a little bit slow on this one. So Hanwha Life Esports are the ones that get in. Cuz has to flash. And he's going to try and get out. That's not a blast cone, so that's not going to get you over the wall. And that is first blood going to Viper. But at least he scried the river, Wolf.
And this is going to continue to hold on to Prio here. Bulldog set up for this one as well. It's very difficult for Hanwha to win this fight without Emperor's Divide. Zeka is getting it up right now. So there's a razor-thin timing window. Zarya also wrapping around right now. Has to be a really good engage here, and they have to deal with package.
Yeah, we'll see whether Viper is going to skate his way in. A teleport to come forward from Dudu to get him into the fight, but he's not starting it off just yet. Nature's Grasp not going to be avoided there by Bulldog, who will get knocked up. Emperor's Divide pushes him back, but the package has been delivered. He might actually survive, but Doran is trying to deliver death to the bottom lane. Bulldog takes down Zeka. The Dragon's secured by Hanwha Life, and now Taeyoon might be a little bit too far forward. Man, they're so low, but Kwangdong Freecs do manage to get a kill before they get out.
And there's just not a lot of proactivity here on the side of trying to kite back against a Maokai very well, not at this stage of the game, so you really need the Corki to be your main source of damage. And
okay, that's a Magna Storm. Arrow will connect here as well as Viper's over the wall, trying to get that DPS, buying some space here. The ult is off, but he does have to flash to get himself out of it as Doran pops over the wall. Jump scare, everyone, and in goes Zeka. He wants to find the Emperor's Divide, but he just gets a flash, and Taeyoon turns it on him. Now Cuz is looking for a bit more because once again the Azir is dead, and Hanwha Life Esports went a bit too deep.
Yeah, that was actually really impressive reaction time there from Taeyoon getting over the Emperor's Divide. The back away means he gets nothing. He looks for the double scoop, even commits his own flash here, so 3 flashes down a piece for these teams, and Kwangdong Freecs sticking to this Baron. They think they can hold this with Viper, no ult, half health, Doran on the flank, but I think that Kwangdong Freecs should be able to hold this aggro.
Here's another ulti from Peanut. He has no smite, not a lot of options, but they're fighting the Baron as well. Doran gets a whole lot of health back. Bulldog takes him down in the end, and it looks like the Baron should go as well, as Peanut gonna get flashed on. Dudu grabs that, and Delight's like, well, I'm out of here. There ain't nothing we can do, and Kwangdong Freecs, from one pick, they turn it into a decisive Baron.
And now they're ahead.
Yeah, it's a huge win.
It was so difficult, but there is no turret here.
Yeah, they've spotted him out. World Ender does come on through here as Doran knows that he does have to try and get him CC. The Infernal Chains connect, and that should be the end as Dudu does make it over the wall. The arrow connects as well. They get the information, but it could just be a kill for Viper. He does not waste any time, and he is just going to explode, and good night, Jack. So, Baron not up and available. That's still got a wall. And I believe Hanwha Life Esports also just bought all of the time they needed. However, Peanut is still in trouble. The arrow is going to connect, but the Arcane Smash already out. That is a fair few cooldowns now used. And Viper, he can smell it. He knows exactly what this means. He might have an opportunity to get on in there as they're getting softened up. And into the backline goes Zeka. This time he finds one, and it's on to Taeyoon. Cuz, can you survive? The answer is no, as it is now the killing fields for Viper. Zeka gonna grab one as well, and this should just be the Baron.
And this is a really puzzling call from Dudu as well. He just walked away in the side and stayed in the tri-brush as if he was trying to go for a teleport flank, but he just never showed up to the fight until it was far too late, and Hanwha Life Esports were able to identify it. Zeka shows up on that flank angle from a flank ward, and he's ready to just say, this is our fight. And it looked disastrous for Hanwha Life when they didn't have vision, but that one teleport from
that you have at your disposal to buy time in the neutral, like you're saying. Cuz getting over the wall, this is important. This is for Cloud Soul, remember. As Magna Storm on to 4, that is massive! The Emperor's Divide trying to be used defensively, but Viper wasn't able to be taken down. It's a 1-for-1 on the mid laners, but the Corki is so important here for Kwangdong Freecs. And in they go, there is the steal from Cuz. Nice work, and now Dudu trying to be the hero that he wasn't quite able to be in the last fight, as Doran's going to do the same thing. Flashes on top of the Melio, and Viper is still free hitting. Now the flash forward, but Taeyoon also has so much damage, and he'll take down Viper. Delight now having to get out of there, and Doran has nothing left in the tank, apart from a teleport that he might be able to utilize. Delight trying to get out of here, and he does do so, as Cuz will get a stab off, and there is a volley. That may just be the end. There's the auto attack, and that is going to be that. The teleport in from Doran, but I don't know whether it's going to be enough to get him in here for the kill. He's walking relatively quickly, but the large metal man not quite able to do so. No teleport available for that particular ward. Bataillon's still just dead.
Yeah, a little bit unfortunate. Doran has his ult back up, so not really much he can do there. He has to turn around to try to get a slow and help Cuz.
Back to the team very, very quickly, just standing stalwart, trying to make sure that Kwangdong Freecs cannot get extra vision around this Baron. And Cuz may have overstepped, does crash down, gets a decent Shattering Strike, and look at this, the damage from Bulldog when he lands it is just gigantic. Magnustorm to be held onto, but Doran is still alive, and they take down the jungle, and now Viper has taken matters into his own hands. Delight is incredibly low, but everyone survived. That's the main thing, and that may have just been the straw that broke the camel's back, Wolf.
I mean, with Zeri nearly full build here, you're just going to melt this Baron in seconds. With Leandri's on this Azir now with the Nashor's Tooth, it just goes away, and Duda was pushed out of this bottom lane by Zeka. Zeka didn't even have to teleport into this one. He wasn't even needed for the fight. And now, major objective going over is... Okay, we got there in the end.
Thank goodness, but he might just be dead. Yeah, he is going to be taken down. Sometimes the Raptor baits you into your demise, Wolf.
Not worth on that big chicken, I don't think. Not worth. That might just be the game.
Yeah, it really could be, because now everyone is starting to respawn, but no one's in position. This top inhibitor is definitely dead. They still have 2.5 minutes on this Baron.
Yeah, I was just saying they have mid stacked as well. You can just go over there.
Yep, there are some options, but it looks like they're not going to waste their time doing that. Taeyeon, oh my goodness, taking so much damage from Zeka. The Azir really feeling like he's scaled up now as Viper getting to work on these Nexus turrets, and this just may be it. Dudu trying to have that performance here, but it does not work out, and everyone is swept under the rug that is their own Nexus just before it falls.
These were some of the best highlights from today's LCK 2024 Spring Split matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.